Hello YouTube. This is my first ever video on YouTube, so no judgment please. I'm out in Yorkshire near Harrogate. Got a nice sunny day, which is quite rare around here, and I've just got a new motorbike, so I thought I'd do a quick walk round. Thought it might be useful for people who are maybe considering the Fantic Caballero 500, which I know when I was looking would have been nice to see a few more videos, as it's quite a rare bike. So I'll give you a quick walk round. Excuse the quality, I've never filmed a video before, so I don't know how this will go, but so as I say, it's the Fantic Caballero 500. I've had it now for a month or two, and so far been really pleased with it. I came from a 650 Yamaha, very heavy bike, and yeah, it was a lot quicker than this obviously, but the weight just made it too much really. Not fun, not flickable, whereas this is like obviously a Scrambler style. It weighs probably 60-70 kilos less, so much easier to handle. Can do a bit of off-roading. This is the deluxe version. Not really too much difference other than the fact that you get a nice grey finish on the tank on some of the fairings. You get a brown seat, which is quite nice, as you can see. A lot comes standard on these Fantics, so you get a Arrow exhaust, some nice big shocks in the front, which look quite cool. Spoked wheels, obviously. Made a few modifications to this myself, so I've got Anarchy Wild tyres on it, which just gives it a bit more of a Scrambler look, which is what I wanted when I bought this bike. Obviously, tail tidy, which meant moving the indicators back slightly as well, so that's something I did myself. Drilled a few holes in there, which was a bit sketchy, but worked out in the end. Bar end mirrors. It's got a nice TFT display on this, which is something that stood out to me. I'll just turn it on and show you. Don't know if the camera will pick that up. 600 miles just. So I think this is the one that still has the Chinese made engine, but to be honest with you, it's very smooth. I was a bit worried about it, but I'd heard from a lot of people that it was actually really nice, and it is. So no complaints there at all. It's got loads of power, even though it is a 450. Still enough to be overtaking cars and getting up to speed on motorways and stuff. You can do 70 easily on this. Yeah, just a really nice bike. I've really enjoyed it so far. Much prefer it to my old bike. So the reason I actually chose this bike is because I really like the Scrambler style, and when I was looking around at other bikes, I was looking at the Triumph Scrambler. Obviously that's a very popular one, lovely bike, but quite pricey. There's a few others as well, but just when you look at this for the price, I think I paid just under £6,000 here in the UK. And really there's not many bikes that offer kind of the same. The only downside to this bike is that it is a single cylinder. I did really want a twin, obviously for the sound, but it's really not that bad, to be honest. I've learned to live with it, and I think the styling of this bike makes up for kind of what it lacks in terms of the sound. Been very reliable. I've only done 600 miles so far, but had no issues. Took it for its first service, and they tightened a few things up and whatnot, and yeah, rides really well now, so yeah, can't complain at all. But if you are in the market for a Scrambler, I'd definitely check this out, because value for money is it's really good. The dealer I actually bought it off, they're a Fantic dealer up here in Yorkshire, and he had actually been to the factory over in Italy recently, and he says that they've got big plans for growth and putting a lot of effort into their new bikes, and he was blown away by kind of the standard there. So I think you'll start seeing a lot more of these on the street soon. Nice chunky back tyre, which is what I was looking for. Definitely recommend these Anarchy Wild tyres. I've mostly ridden on the road, to be honest, and still not had any issues. You know, still good handling, but it just gives you the flexibility to do a bit of off-roading as well if you want. I probably won't do too much of that, but maybe some green laning, who knows. But yeah, just a really nice bike. So yeah, as I say, first ever video on YouTube. Not sure if I'll even put it up or not, but thought I'd film one anyway. Obviously the Fantic Caballero is quite a rare bike. I'm sure there's probably some people out there that are quite interested to see it, so maybe not, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, planning to go on a few trips with the bike as well, so might film them in future, who knows. A few other things I want to do to the bike, maybe a exhaust potentially further down the line. But yeah, let me know if there's any other videos that you want to see with this bike or anything else bike related, gear, whatnot. And yeah,